Hello and welcome to another JNMG video. I'm your host Renan, and today I'm just going to do a little explanation of what the hell's been going on the Trove servers. Well, pretty much the Trove Xbox, not the Trove servers. You know, there's always wrong with the Trove servers, let's be real. But the Trove Xbox is just been pretty much messed up lately. If you may or may not know, if you don't play on Xbox, then you probably don't know, is that the Trove Xbox during, I believe it was like 2 or 3 days ago, I don't remember which one it was, I believe it was on the 6th. Anyways, the thing is that pretty much most clubs and Cornerstone were pretty much messed up. I believe it's Club Worlds and the hub were pretty much messed up during the morning of that day specifically. It was, I believe it was Friday, by the way. And the thing is pretty much most club worlds have holes, and the hub was pretty much destroyed completely, and they pretty much had to do an emergency like maintenance because you know those are pretty big issues. Like it literally destroyed the club world. I believe it was Rito, like To Love Rito, made a video about it. Like you can actually see the video, and you can actually see like all of the problems. Like the club world was pretty much messed up, and well, not club world, like the hub. It was a mess. Like let me tell you, it was a mess. And pretty much if you entered on club worlds during that time period when they had like problems with the, you know, the with like holes everywhere, the hub world was everyone, and you pretty much joined in and had your cornerstone like plopped, and all of those little things. Pretty much you can probably tell that right now they're unaccessible. The thing is during the emergency one, like the emergency maintenance that they did, they locked the servers, and pretty much they they were like trying to fix everything up. And the thing is, they managed to fix the hub. They managed to fix like pretty much how everything works. But those club worlds and cornerstone that were affected during that time period are unaccessible right now until the 16th or the 17th. And that pretty much includes most level 10 clubs. Most level 10 clubs are pretty much inaccessible, and you literally cannot join in those club worlds. You could probably tell right here, Trillium is one of them. So if I just try in and join in into Trillium, this will happen. I will say like login finished, the loading screen like normal, but you will be sent back into the hub like you probably are going to see right here. Like right now I'm in the hub world. So this is going to happen during pretty much every single club world. Like it's not like you're banned or something. No, it's literally that this is going to happen until the 16th or 17th, or pretty much 1 week from today. And yeah, it's a big oof. Like it's a big deal. It's a big problem. And the thing is, why it's a big problem is that in order to actually pay rent during your club worlds, you had to go into the club world first and foremost. You had to be inside the club world, and you can press the pay rent button right here, and you can pretty much pay all of the active benefit from all of the fixtures. The thing is that most level 10 clubs are affected by this problem, and that's the thing. It's just a big oof. Like it's just a big destruction of pretty much stats everywhere, because you could probably tell right here, if you see my stats, you're going to see that I have 320,000, 89.4% critical hit, and I also have 1.9k crit damage, and also 6.7k magic find. The thing is that I do have full magic find equipment, and if I go into Pirate Captain subclass, you can probably tell right here, let me go into Pirate Captain subclass, so you can see my actual magic find with Pirate sub is 6.9k. So I'm losing from 342,000 to 318,000 with Pirate Captain subclass. I'm losing like 90k HP, 10% critical hit, 10%, well 100% critical damage. Sorry about the background noise. Like I wanted to just get this over with because you know it's a big deal. I wanted to just post it as early as possible. And the other thing is going to be I lost also 400 magic find. So yeah, that's the big oof right there. Like you are losing stats on every single character because of the club fixture not being available. And yeah, it's only happening on Xbox for those who may be curious. On PC or on PS4, maybe that should not be a problem. So if I go right over here, I have the forum thread of when this happened. Like you can go all the way down here until like update 7, which was the update like when they told everyone that, you know, the club worlds are going to be pretty much unavailable, and the update is also saying like the cornerstone is also unavailable until next patch. And you can probably read it right here. Update 7, I have good news. We're about to unlock the servers, and we're able to resolve the majority of the issues that happened in this morning. I also have less of a good news. One issue will remain until we can go to the next certification, which is on December 16 or 17, or next week for those who may be curious. The remaining issues we found is that many of the club worlds that were accessed this morning will remain inaccessible until our next patch, like you saw right here, with the Trillium and me just trying to join in, and I just got sent back into the hub. Like you could probably tell, is like what this looks like in game is attempted to join club world, and instead you will be bounced back into the hub. You already saw it. But yeah, I'm pretty much saying that it sucks. We're reaching out to Microsoft to let them know this happened, to see we can get a certification process. I don't know how to pronounce that word, so I'm not even going to try and attempt it. It's expedited, I know. I just went full derp. Sorry about that. But for now, we have a list of inaccessible clubs, and we'll be providing compensation. We don't know the compensation for those club worlds problem. Once this is resolved to affect the club president that log in during this issue. However, these clubs will not be accessible until the next patch is live. So it is around 16 or the 17th. We don't know that for sure, but I will assume it's going to be on 16th and 17th. And we will also be providing a 15 Dragon coins and 1 day Patreon pass to every player that logged in during that weekend. I don't know if today, like if you log in right now on December the 9th, you will get it, but it will be for now until December the 9th. So that's pretty much everything that's been going on. The Trove servers are now back online, as you probably tell, and also the cornerstone that was loaded while the servers were online this morning, you know, on Friday, will also be temporarily unavailable until next patch. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on with the Trove Xbox. Literally, for me specifically, my club world and my cornerstone are safe because I didn't log in, you know, during that time period. But yeah, a lot of club worlds, like pretty much every single level 11 club world is pretty much messed up. There's some club worlds here and there that are not messed up, but I'm not even going to try to leave any club worlds just so I can get more stats during this week. I don't even care, to be honest. And yeah, that's going to affect like pretty much the Trove Endgame series during this week. So Trove Endgame series, I will not record it during this week until this is fixed. And once this is fixed, I will just redo like the Trove Endgame recording, which is going to be the Dino Tamer next episode, by the way. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on with the Trove servers. It's just a big mess, a big oof. And also one of the club worlds that I joined in, which is the Stellar Club. It is the club world which I just do like the Shadow Tower World Bosses count. So if you don't see it, this is probably why. Like you literally can join in, and I'm not able to join the club world and see like the world bosses count because they actually do like the world bosses count during this time period. But yeah, that is everything for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around as always. I'm sorry that this is pretty much of a more of a depressing video, but I wanted to just get this over with because yeah, this is a big deal, and a lot of people might be asking where is the Trove Endgame series. This is why. As I will just take a bit of a break until these servers are pretty much fixed. And once this is fixed, I will start redoing the recording back again on the Trove Endgame. But I will still do some videos here and there. I still have some videos planned out, so I will just do those little videos here and there instead of doing the Trove Endgame. So it's not that I'm not going to do videos, but the Trove Endgame will be a bit of a stop. But still, thank you for watching once again. Thank you for sticking around as always. Leave a like if you want to help the channel grow. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And that is all for today. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and keep on hunting. See ya.